sorry. I just want to say something besides, hey guys! But yeah, so today we're just going to be doing a little Black Friday haul. I'm going to post this video later this afternoon because I don't have dance or anything today, so yeah. So I'm not going to be showing you everything we got for Black Friday because some of it is actually for a huge surprise that I'm going to be doing. I think we're going to be doing it over Christmas break, so that video will probably be out in January, and this is just my cat here. Oh, I'm sorry. You can see Fairy Bubs. So yeah, I guess let's just get into the haul. We got some dog toys and stuff, and Max is going to be a great helper, so if you see him in the background, that's what he's doing. He's just helping. Anyway, the first product, I guess the first two products, well, it's technically four, but it's just these. Let me see if I can show you. They're just washable puppy pads. We just got these off of Amazon. I mean, not Amazon, Chewy. We got these off of Chewy. This is a 2-pack, as you can see. I genuinely don't know if they're soft or not or whatever because I haven't felt them yet. I haven't opened them. I'm gonna do a whole separate video about this, and my guinea pigs are gonna kind of review them because I've never used washable puppy pads. But yeah, there's that. Not gonna go too much into detail since there's gonna be a whole nother video on those. And then we got some stuff from, I do believe, Petco. And no, we just got it from Petco, not PetSmart. From PetSmart, we did still go to PetSmart for a Black Friday sale because they had my hamster Franklin's food on sale. I'll actually just show you that real quick, even though it's kind of boring. So this is his food. It is Higgins Sunburst mixed with Missouri Rat and Mouse Diet. And know what you're probably thinking right now. This is Rat and Mouse Diet, but if you're not familiar with hamsters in the hamster world and Victoria Rachel and all that, this is probably the only Rat and Mouse Diet that is okay for hamsters, because they did have a hamster and gerbil diet that was pretty much the same thing, but they discontinued it. So this is pretty much the same thing as their old hamster and gerbil one, but it just says Rat and Mouse. So as long as you get the ratios right and calculate the guaranteed analysis and everything like that, you'll be fine. Hamster diets are really complex, but as long as you calculate everything carefully and make sure you get the right amounts of this. I do believe this is a 2.5 pound bag and this is a 2 pound bag, everything like that. Yeah, you'll be good. So I'll just set that off to the side now and we'll move on to some more or less boring stuff because I'm kind of a nerd. I'm sorry to bore you. Throughout this entire video, there's just going to be stuff accumulating behind me. Yeah, so the stuff we got from Petco now. We did get this little bark toy. So if you're not familiar with these toys, it's basically, so this one actually doesn't have, for these BarkBox toys, they're known for being pretty tough. This is one of them that we currently have. And it actually has layers, so once they rip off this top layer, there's another layer, and then once they rip that off, there's a really tough squeaker underneath. And while this doesn't have layers, it is a really tough toy, and it has a crinkly toy, and then it has a bit of stuffing and a giant squeaker inside. So this was on a really good sale, and these bark toys are known for being pretty indestructible, especially the ones like this. So it's great for Georgia and Lucy, not so much for Maggie because I think Maggie finds that they're too tough for her to kind of chew. But Georgia and Lucy absolutely destroy every toy they come across. So these are just great, really tough material stuff for them. And then I got some things that are less tough. So when we went, they had a buy one get one 50% off deal. And this was only like $2 to start out with. I think this was $4 to start out with. So it was a really good sale. And this is just going to be either for Maggie or Lucy because Georgia would probably tear this up pretty quickly. I think Lucy might even tear this up pretty quickly. This will probably just be a little toy for Maggie because she still needs things to play with and chew on because she's a dog, obviously. But she's just not a very heavy chewer. She's obviously not a puppy. She's almost 4 years old. So she's she doesn't really like the toys very much. So she really likes the more delicate ones like this. And this has no stuffing because all of her dogs like to rip stuffing out of toys. And then I got this for Lucy because Lucy really likes this rope material. This is a really tough rope ball and I just think she's gonna love that. Excuse my messy room, but I am personally offended right now. That was on my dresser as a Christmas decoration. He knocked that off, and he knocked my poor little penguin off. I'm so sad. Max. It was supposed to be on there like that. See, right by Sirius's cage. Cute little Christmas decoration. He knocked... I guess I'll have to sit with him for the rest of this video. He's like a toddler. Okay, so now that Max is out of the room, we can move on to our next big bag here. So the first thing in here we just have, pretty boring, just some feeding tongs. I know that these aren't the best, especially because they're not, oh, I'll put some clips of them up on screen. What are they called? Soft tipped feeding tongs are the best because when Yoshi strikes at them, he's not going to hurt himself or anything. But this is not to taunt feed Yoshi. That's what we use to taunt feed him when we want to do that, because we're kind of getting him used to that. And that's what we use when we put the insects in there, just in case he strikes at it, so that he doesn't like hurt himself, because these are more plasticky and rough. But these are just for my little sister because she broke a pair very similar. And this is what she uses to put the mealworms into his mealworm dish, because her hands are actually pretty tiny and the tongs we have are huge, the soft tip ones. So yeah, I, for the most part, am the one that taunt feeds him. When I feed him, I always do a bit of taunt feeding and let him hunt it on his own. Of course, I never leave the insects out in the cage because you don't want to just leave them out wandering around. They can nip at them and bite them and stuff, while the insects can nip at and bite the geckos, and that's just not good for them. So there's those. And then in here we also have another ceramic heat emitter for Sirius, because the one we have broke. Well, actually, it came broken. It was like a knockoff, $5 from Amazon. So hopefully this one is more reliable, because the reptile store said this is a really good one, and this is from the reptile store. Our local reptile store is awesome. I love it. We go there like, I'd say we go there like every other week just to get Yoshi insects, but we always come home with some extra stuff because they just have so much good sales and stuff. And yeah, and then we we just got this orange cube cricket diet, because gut loading the crickets is kind of annoying, because crickets are kind of annoying, but this is just kind of a good little carrot thing for them. And they will also be getting fresh carrots and stuff, of course, but this is maybe for just when we're kind of in a rush, so we can just throw some of this in there, and it has like food, water, and vitamins, everything like that. I also got some more Pangea for my boy, because if you don't know Sirius, he is my gargoyle gecko. I apologize for a messy room, and I apologize for the terrible glare on his cage, but over there across the entire room is Sirius's cage. Yes, he's in my bedroom. Yes, I hoard animals in my bedroom. No, I do not hoard animals in my bedroom. No, I'm just kidding. I just have a lizard, and then a hamster is down there. You can't see him. He's off to the side on the other side of the room over there. And then my dog sleeps in there. I don't know if you can see her crate right there. So yeah, I kind of hoard animals in my room, I guess, but anyway, back to the point. This is just vegan insects, because I ran out of his with insects flavors. Well, I ran out of this with insects flavor. I have the flavor in a red bag that's almost out, but I still have enough for him. And this is his favorite one. It's fig and insects. He loves his insect Pangea diets because he's a weird, picky, annoying gecko. He will not eat insects. I've tried it, but he will not eat them. This is just something to get him to eat insects, because I guess it has black soldier fly larvae, as well as a few other kinds of insects. This gets him to eat insects too. This is lovely, this is amazing. He's been growing great. And then we also have, a reptile bark. So this is just going to be for, I think, for Yoshi, but this is gonna be for something in the future. Again, that video will probably be coming out around January. This is not going to be a substrate for his cage because I have heard that they can like ingest the Reptibark or something like that. And I've just heard the Reptibark isn't the best substrate for leopard geckos. So we're not going to put him on a loose substrate until he's a bit older. He is still technically a juvenile or a baby, and they can get impacted and die easier. So we would just like to keep him on paper towels or tiles. We might switch him over to towel soon, but I don't know. For now, he's on paper towels. It's been working great. He loves them. He's comfortable with them. So yeah, there's just that for something in the future. Again, not for substrate, but kind of for a little decoration type thing. You'll see. And that is it for our big, beautiful bag of reptile stuff. Am I obsessed with reptiles? Yes. I admit it. I am. And now we have this big, beautiful bag of fake succulents, also for some like decor in Yoshi's cage. And I'm just trying to cover like the QR code here. But let me just actually take these out to show you guys. So these are fake succulents meant for outdoor stuff. So they are very weather resistant. Although this one, as you can see, does have little that right there. But it's not really peeling off. It just kind of came like that, like missing a piece. So I did test it and I rubbed it like profusely with a paper towel and I ran it under like super hot water and super cold water, and it is very resistant. Nothing is coming off, which is really good, because if you're going to use things like this for leopard geckos, for their cages and stuff, it has to be like really resistant, because you don't want the paint to start peeling off and kind of like leak into their cage and have them lick it and it possibly be toxic. Even though I did look, these are all made with non-toxic paints, so that is really good. And this one is just a little dangly thing that we can put more at the top of his cage. This will definitely be put like way at the top of his cage where he can't get to it, because I am still kind of scared that that is like peeling or something like that. So we're just gonna put this either out of his reach or just not include it in the cage. So there's those ones. And then there's also a whole bunch of these ones that kind of came in the package. Just these little succulents, which I think are really adorable. And these do kind of look like real succulents, which is really cool. So yeah, that's really cool. And a little bit of an update on Sirius's bioactive tank while I'm kind of showing you guys these. So we have actually decided that we are going to wait a bit to do his bioactive tank, because we are in the process of deciding, well, we are going to move, but we don't know where we are going to move or anything like that. Probably not too far, probably just somewhere maybe a few minutes away with a nicer backyard for our dogs and everything. So we're just in the process of like getting ready to move, because we're probably going to move after the holidays. So we really need to do all of that before we start doing Franklin or Sirius's cage. Franklin's cage will come first though, because hamsters don't have very long lifespans, and Franklin is almost 6 months old. So I just want to get him in that cage as quickly as possible so he has a lot of time in his nice new big enclosure. So we are going to have to wait a bit on both of their cages, but Sirius's cage will be done after Franklin's, because gargoyle geckos have like a 20-year lifespan, whereas hamsters really only have a good 1.5 to 2 years. So I want to make the most of the time that we'll have Franklin, and I want him to be in his nice big enclosure and everything like that. But since we are in the process of trying to move, we're trying to get ready to move, and then we'll be in the process of moving, we really need to wait on the enclosures, because since we're going to be in a different house, we need to see how much space we have and stuff like that. His enclosure, Franklin's enclosure, will still be the size that we were planning on being it, but we still don't know where we're going to really put it. So we're going to kind of wait on that stuff. But yeah, just a little life update, I guess. But anyway, I guess that is all of these succulents. I can't even hold them all. Oh my god. That is all of these succulents. I'm just going to go ahead and put them back in their bag. And I hope you enjoyed the little life update, I guess. But yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned that we're probably going to end up moving. Well, we are going to move because we've already kind of decided on that. But we still don't really know. This is just kind of like I didn't really want to say anything about it because we're not really sure about everything. So, yeah. Oh god, please help me. Okay, there we go. There's our beautiful succulents, and like, we're gonna put them like that. Right over there. Stuff has accumulated. And this is our last big bag of spoiledness. But also, I would like to mention that we did also get a DNA test for Lucy. So that video will be coming out. Oh my god. Guys, I literally have a million video ideas. And the reason I have a million video ideas is because I literally at 1 a.m. I couldn't sleep, so I just thought of video ideas. And don't ask, but I have like 40 video ideas now. I'm in the process of filming like 10 or 15 of them. I know it's a lot, but I'm filming this one. I'm filming like a life with versus without guinea pigs type one. I'm filming Lucy's DNA test. I'm filming, what else? Guinea pig spa day, how to tame your guinea pigs. I'm also thinking of filming setting up a hamster cage videos since I did one for geckos. Oh my god. I'm gonna be posting a lot more often this month. Also going to film a little something on, I'm gonna be filming a lot on the day that Lucy gets spayed. So she's getting spayed next Friday. And I feel like I'm gonna be pretty nervous. So I'm gonna have to get like everything off of my mind. So I'm probably gonna bombard YouTube with videos next Friday. If you're wondering why, that's why. It's our last big bag. And let me explain a little bit about the store first. So this is not your usual Petco or PetSmart. This is our, I don't know if this is just, I can look it up in a second, but this is our local pet store. I don't know if they have other locations anywhere else, but there's just 2 locations around us. We went to the bigger location. They do not sell any live animals in store. Love that. They only sell, the only time I've ever seen live animals is they occasionally get guinea pigs in. They take absolutely amazing care of them. And they only get guinea pigs in, like, I'd say every couple of months. Whereas the chain pet stores are ordering these poor little Satans in, like, every single day. They're getting more and more in that they're just gonna improperly care for, and then people are gonna impulse buy them, and it just disgusts me. But honestly, I love this store because no live animals for the most part. They'll have some chickens and occasionally, yes, and little chicks or stuff like that. But they do seem a lot better. So the first thing we have is this Savvy Tabby. That's so funny. I was just reading the brand. But this little, apparently Savvy Tabby little stick thing. This is for Max, obviously. But I think that's gonna be for him for Christmas because we give our pets stockings. We give our guinea pig stockings. Everyone gets a stocking. Yeah, we're crazy. If you don't have pets, then you're gonna think we're out of our minds. If you do have pets, then you might slightly understand, but you're still gonna think we're crazy because this is still crazy, okay? Anyway, this is also for the dog stockings. This is for Georgia because it's a crinkly toy, but it's a really like tough one, so she can't really get to the crinkly part. But it's like, yeah, it's that. That's gonna go in her stocking. And then this is for Maggie's stocking. It's a more flimsy toy because, again, she really likes the flimsy toys. She doesn't like tearing up toys like Georgia and Lucy enjoy because every dog is different. That's kind of Maggie's personal preference. And then these little hay sticks for the piggies, of course. I think they could, I think they'd honestly die without them. They go crazy for these. They can't live without them, I swear. They live, eat, breathe Timothy hay twists. And then I got them another one of these. Every single haul video, I have one of these. Every single video with the guinea pigs, I have one of these. Every single video, I have one of these. This is just their favorite thing in the, okay, they love the Timothy Hey Twist. Those are their favorite thing, but this is like definitely second. Every single video, there's one of these in their cage. Like, you will not see a video without this. Oh my god. Hair is getting in my face. And then this is for little Franklin. It just has little pieces of, I don't know if you can see that. So let me try to get it to focus here. Yes, okay, so there's little seagrass Hey Twist, and then little tiny willow sticks because he loves the willow sticks. And then there's just little pieces of loofah that are wrapped on there. These are so tiny, like for comparison, here's like my pointer finger compared to those willow sticks. They're literally like the size of my finger. They're so cute. Like, here's my hand. Look at how tiny. Yeah, like, those are adorable. And then we also have, so these are birthday cake bites, but a special someone's birthday is coming up soon. So yes, these are for Lucy. Lucy's birthday is December 11th. Super pumped about that. Her party is probably going to be, yes, we throw parties for our dogs. Her party is probably going to be the weekend before that. So yeah, because she is getting spayed that Friday or something like that. So, or yeah, she's getting spayed that Friday. So if we threw a party on the weekend, she'd probably be kind of sad. But we're gonna throw a party before that, so she has a good last hurrah before she gets spayed. But yeah, and then I can't even like see, I need to look behind me. There we go. Last couple of things here, we have these Tiny Friends Farms Hairy Hamster Yippies. I thought the name was kind of funny, but also I looked at the ingredients. They're all pretty good. These are obviously just treats. I think one of them is, let's see, carrot, apples, and are carrot and apple flavored, and I think the middle one is also just another, I think the middle one is banana or something like that. Yeah, so the middle one is like banana or something, and then that one's apple, that one's carrot. And Franklin is going to love these. He loves his other Tiny Friends Farms treats. This is just a really good brand of treats because it's all like natural and everything like that. So yeah, I actually saw, I think it was on Victoria Rachel's channel, where she had the, I think they're the Tiny Friends Farm Lovelies treats, these little heart ones. These are his current treats. They're the Tiny Friends Farms Lovelies. These are also great. Victoria Rachel recommended them on her channel. So as soon as we figured out that we were getting him, as soon as we contacted the person and they said like, you can come by in a couple of days, we were like, okay, we need to get some treats. So I was like, yeah, let's go get some treats. So we just ordered these off of Amazon or something. And these are just great. We've gotten, I think he's gone through, yeah, we ordered these on Amazon like around the time we got him, and he's already gone through a package of these. So we recently got him some new ones of these, and this is just, there's another full jar of these, but Franklin always needs more treats, and they're really good for, I put these in his foraging toys. He has, Oxbow just came out with some new foraging toys. I'm probably gonna do a video about that, but at least in my like local pet stores, they have new Oxbow foraging toys, which is awesome. I've been waiting to get Franklin like better foraging toys for a long time, but some of them I stuff with hay, some of them I just put in there and he'll kind of find them in the foraging toy. But treats are really good for Franklin's foraging, and honestly, he loves them. And then one of the last things in this little bag is just this little, it's not gonna focus, is it? I'm trying not to let too much natural light through because I feel like every time I have my blinds fully open, it's just like shining down on me and I look like a ghost. But this is just a little veggie bowl for Franklin. It's a little beetroot. I can't, oh my god, it's too cute. It's too cute. It was only $1 or $2, so I just could not leave that on the shelf. I saw it and I just instantly knew I needed it. My throat is getting kind of dry. Well, I'm just kind of, I need water. but my phone is on my water bottle. But anyway, last item and then I can get a drink of water. This little wear twig tunnel for the guinea pigs. It also doubles as a hat. Yes, beautiful. This is just for the purpose of a twig tunnel. This is gonna be for them for Christmas because why not? It's a beautiful hat as well as a beautiful guinea pig toy. So yes, beautiful hat. Anyway, I'm just gonna set that down and I need a drink of water. Water's nice. Drink water, kids. Yeah. I set it up so that you can see everything for the most part. Except for, so that is everything we got for Black Friday. I know it is a lot of stuff. Our pets are seriously so freaking spoiled. So yeah, and keep in mind we have 13. This distributed across 13 of our pets may seem like a lot, but it really isn't. So yeah, but we really did get a lot of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you were into this kind of stuff, you know, this kind of animal stuff like that, then I mean this channel is kind of cool. Yeah, everyone that's subscribed, feel free to tell everyone how awesome my channel is and how nice of a person I am. Just kidding. But this channel is pretty cool, you know, animal stuff if you're into that, you know. Animals are cool. Animals are awesome. You want to join in on that? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all, trying to think of my upload schedule on Friday. Yes, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will see you all on Friday.